Hi, I'm Ariana, a neurodivergent artist, storyteller, and expressive arts creative. I don't create art just for sight, so I'll explain. I create art for the nervous system, art with story, sensation, psychology, and emotional grounding woven into every layer. There are millions of talented artists in this world, and while I'm grateful to be seen among them, my work comes from a very specific place. I create visual experiences that help people feel, process, regulate, especially people like me, people whose minds work differently but brilliantly. I'm a high functioning neurodivergent adult, and what many people don't realize is that high functioning neurodivergence is everywhere. In your doctor, your therapist, your favorite professor, the engineer designing your city's bridges, the artist giving TED Talks, and creatives who work you love. These are people who excel publicly and quietly struggle privately, and people who often go unseen because their strengths overshadow their needs. And because we appear capable, we rarely get places to land. So we mask, push through, and burn out behind closed doors, leading to exhaustion, depression, and just feeling disconnected in environments that were never designed for our minds. My background is in psychology, therapeutic arts, and working with individuals with intellectual disabilities. I'm trauma-informed and continuously expanding on my education in, expressive arts, the nervous system. And after experiencing burnout and job loss, a point where I felt myself unraveling internally, I realized something important. People like us aren't failing. Their environments around us are simply not built for our wiring. So I decided to create what I needed and what many high functioning neurodivergent people need, I feel. And that's an ecosystem where our minds are honored, supported, and just understood. In my art, every piece is intentional. Every piece has a story, a psychological theme, a sensory layer. Many include audio, video, or written narratives that guide you through the emotional landscapes of the artwork. My goal is to give people not just something to look at, but something to feel with, like to return to when life is just overwhelming, to ground them, validate them, and remind them of their own resilience. This is the beginning of a larger vision. I'm building an ecosystem of expressive art experiences, somatic check-ins, sensory-focused storytelling, aroma and visual memoirs, style healing tools, things like that. Experiences designed for high-functioning neurodivergent people who often fall through the cracks and appear strong but still need a soft place to land. So my work is not traditional fine art. It is sensory, psychologically immersive art meant to support, emotional regulation, identity, and belonging. So if you've ever seen yourself in my stories, my paintings, or my journey, then this is for you. I hope this brings clarity to the type of artist I am and the kind of world I'm intentionally building. All right, guys.